Today, we're going to be rolling through Airfield with the Emissary in Tier 10 matchmaking. I'm going to be taking my spotting loadout this round and playing in the typical starting position in the E6 area of this map. Since this is a Tier 10 game, I'm going to be playing a support role and trying to bring down the enemy team's HP whenever I can while avoiding direct confrontations with their higher tier tanks as much as possible. Yo, straight up, RNG Jesus just let me pass for free because he knew I paid $250 for this expensive paint job. I can keep playing this position here and get free shots on the phase and the Progetto if they continue to poke that little hill across from me. On this map, I don't want to initiate a push or really do anything too aggressive just yet, as we need to let this game develop first before we get more involved. Okay bro, that tier 8 barrage just auto-penned that object 780. This phase 1 is making a huge mistake here. Speaking of mistakes, the phase 1s on the enemy team were wrong to push, but so was the Kari on my team, who made the push to take out the enemy phase 1. But that was an awful trade because in order to get that kill and that 200 or so HP of damage, this Kari gave up almost 700 HP of his own, which by the way, will come back to haunt him at the end of the game. There's no way this Boras decides to cross after getting spotted, right? I really hope that I'm the one that gets to kill the artillery. Now, it's it's time to close the distance between me and the enemy base. I want to get that STRV out of the game, and I want to see if I can find that artillery before I clean up the rest of the enemy team.
I'm Top G.
Okay, there is only one way we survive this. Maybe if I time things right and go full reverse just before he shoots, I might be able to dodge his shot and give myself the chance to win.
Penetration.
Holy shit, that actually worked.
Enemy hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Oh, whoops, I forgot we still have an enemy STRV S1 roaming around here somewhere, so it's too early to be posing. I need to go find him and maybe even pick up a Top Gun here. At first, I thought this STRV was hiding out in the K1 area, looking to drown himself, but it turns out that this player has some dignity and self-respect, so he's gonna play for the win. When the Kari from my team gets destroyed, I assume this STRV is most likely on the C and D lines, so I pursue him to that part of the map. The push that I'm making towards the STRV is a little risky, especially if that STRV is still hiding out in those bushes and if the STRV is running binocs. But I really want to get this Top Gun. Soon enough though, you guys will find out that this STRV player knows how to use his keyboard, as he actually gets spotted in a completely different position from where I would expect him to be. I did not expect that STRV to get spotted behind our RHM. This was some fantastic map rotation by the STRV. Since I'm low on HP, I'm going to start capping and use the houses around the enemy base as cover. The STRV has 390 alpha, so there's a decent chance that he can high roll and get me out of the game in one shot. My hope is to have the first shot advantage and then use some of these houses as cover from the enemy STRV.
Penetration.
Such accuracy. Good thing that the STRV low rolled his last shot on me, otherwise we would have lost this round for sure. This was a great game overall, as I managed to do more damage than the tier 10 tanks on both teams. This round, we did 3.9k damage and picked up 6 kills for the Topgun, and got the first mark for the AAT60. We also managed to get 1,535 base experience to secure the Ace-Tanker this round. While I don't appreciate how this tank was sold to us, I think it is a great addition to the game. The AAT60 is not broken or overpowered by any means, but this tank can be a powerful contender even in higher tier matchmaking because of its good gun handling, great DPM, and great shell selection. I personally do enjoy this tank. If you guys are curious to know how that STRV managed to sneakily rotate around the map to his base, stay tuned to the end. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you guys in the next video. So here's what most likely happened. That STRV-S1, which is this red triangle over here, he was most likely in this area or in this corner of the map, and I would say he was probably sitting behind either this bush or this bush when he destroyed my Kari. Now, at the same time, when he destroyed my Kari, you guys have to keep in mind that I was pushing to that corner of the map along this line over here. But I think during that same time, this STRV probably dropped down, and he probably did some sort of a map rotation like this, where he went behind the little hangar over here. He most likely came through mid and went underneath so that the RHM wouldn't spot him. And then he went all the way around, and then he appeared or got spotted right behind the RHM, at which point he did take out our friendly RHM as well. So that is some phenomenal map rotation.